If you were the devil, not a red creature with horns, just rebellion itself, how would you fight the light? The battlefield begins in the mind, and in the heart, in the spirit within. If you were the devil, not a monster or a beast, but the embodiment of rebellion, the absence of love, the echo of separation from God, what would your strategy be? How would you win against truth, against the light, against God Himself? Because the real battlefield isn't out there. It's in the mind, in the heart, in the spirit of every human being. Ephesians 6:12 says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world." This is not a war of swords, it's a war of awareness.
If I were the devil, I wouldn't show myself as darkness. I'd disguise myself as light. As 2 Corinthians 11:14 says, "For Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light." I'd fill your life with distractions, not evil things, just meaningless things. I'd keep you so busy you'd forget to be still before God. I'd make you doubt your worth, question your purpose, and fear your own calling. I'd whisper, "You're not enough." And when you believe that, I've already won. Because my true victory isn't in destruction, it's in deception. When you forget your identity in Christ, you give me permission to lead you astray.
God gave humanity the power of choice. Light and darkness coexist so that faith may be tested and truth may be chosen. The devil cannot create, he can only corrupt. He takes what is divine and distorts it just enough to make it look appealing. But remember what Jesus said in John 8:12. "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." The moment you walk in that light, the shadows lose their power. If I were the devil, my greatest weapon would be forgetfulness. I'd make you forget to pray, forget to be grateful, forget that you're already redeemed. But when you remember who you are in Christ, you break every chain. Ephesians 6:11 tells us, "Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes." The armor is not physical, it's spiritual awareness. Truth as your belt, righteousness as your armor, faith as your shield, and the word as your sword. If I were the devil, my greatest fear would be you awakening to your true identity, a child of God, filled with His Spirit, empowered by His love. Because the moment you awaken, the lies lose their power. James 4:7 says, "Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil and he will flee from you." You don't need to fight darkness, you just need to turn on the light. If this message spoke to your spirit, share it with someone who might need a reminder of who they are in Christ. The real battle isn't between good and evil. It's between remembering and forgetting the truth of who we are in God. Stay awake, stay aware, and let your light shine, because even the smallest light destroys the darkest night.